Hello everyone. So it's been a while since we saw a nice compilation of Ukrainian drone strikes like this, so I thought this one was worth a look. So this is FP2 drones used here in this video, and the main targets for strikes are radars and air defense systems. Seen here at the start of the video are multiple ST-68 radars, including one under a radome in Feodosia, Crimea. I think the best target for me though is the Pantsir SAM system that we see getting hit. This one is mounted on top of a little mound and is hidden in a little cage to try and keep it safe. Two drones hit this one. The first one destroys the cage, the second drone destroys the Pantsir itself. And this one is hit by something a bit different than the FP2 drone. You can tell because of the hood, likely some sort of mid-range strike drone I think here, but I'm not sure what type. These strikes on air defense systems are having a big effect. As we've seen with videos from elsewhere, in Crimea and in Russia, Ukraine is teeing off on Russian infrastructure at will now. There are some pretty massive gaps in its already shaky SAM network. Also shown hitting this compilation is a series of strikes on Russian logistics. First up, a bunch of supply trucks in unspecified locations are hit. These are the latest in a number of strikes on road logistics. I covered some of these in a video a few days ago. Ukraine really developing its mid-range strike capabilities now. In Makivka though, we see a strike on the fuel tanks on a fuel train, which are then seen burning by a passing car. These are always key targets hitting Russia's supply to the front line. And since Ukraine started these mid-range strikes behind the front lines, Russian offensives have ground to almost a standstill, and Ukraine has launched counterattacks of its own and liberated over 400 square kilometers of territory in recent weeks. Towards the end of the compilation, we see hits on a large logistical depot in Mariupol, which is hit multiple times by FP2 attack drones, with multiple structures here being targeted and additional drones flying overhead showing them burning. So it's quite a good compilation of hits. I'm going to check the geolocation of this later. Firstly, the two air defense systems hit. First up was the ST-68 tin shield. We see a photo of it in the video, so I'm just going to let the video replay rather than, showing individual photo. This is a medium range air defense radar from the 80s, specifically designed to track targets at low altitudes such as drones and cruise missiles. Judging by the video, it warns operators that a drone is in the air by exploding. It has a detection range of between 75 to 150 kilometers. There's not much real information onto how many of these Russia had or how many have been destroyed so far. But we do have some rough figures for the Pantsir. These are short-range SAM systems that Russia for some reason thinks highly of, despite them being pretty poor. 130 were in service at the start of the war, but Russia has produced more since. Oryx lists 45 destroyed but hasn't updated since early March, and more have been confirmed destroyed since then, plus some older losses aren't listed either, so the true number is much higher, maybe around 70 or similar. Now I just have one fully geolocated spot for you. This is the logistics hub in Mariupol. Multiple buildings were hit here, but sadly, no more context was shared as to what was inside and destroyed at the time. As for the others, we do have rough locations of them. In red is a Pantsir. This was guarding Novo-Fedorivka Air Base, one of Russia's main air bases in Crimea. In yellow was the radar, so part of the Kerch Bridges air defense systems. It seems to me that this was the route that any attack drone or missile would take to hit there. In blue, we had the logistics hub that we saw, and in purple, the fuel train that was hit. No location for the logistics vehicles which were hit along the road, however. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much and take care, everybody.